Hello my loves, welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're going in deep on, are you on their mind? So that special person you're watching this tarot reading for, whether it's your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? What would they say to you? We're going to put those thoughts and feelings into words, and then we're going to take a look at, will they take action? What will they do towards you and this connection? What are the possibilities here in the immediate future? And stay with me until the end of your reading, because we will also be choosing your spirit guide for today, and we're going to get advice from them directly to you. So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. Welcome to all of the new subscribers and everyone who's already part of this family. If you haven't joined us, it is time to press that subscribe, be part of this beautiful supportive community. Get active in the comment section because you will see how much love is flowing here. I read every one of your comments and I do try to respond to as many as I can. So before I get into your card choices, let me remind you that this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate for you, but if you're at that place where you just feel really confused, really emotionally exhausted, maybe things have just been very challenging with your person and you need clarity. So if you are at that point, and since this is a general reading, right, it's not going in deep on your unique and special situation, I highly recommend doing the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offer that because I love meeting with you on video call. I love connecting with you in person, and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. It's very healing. It's very transformative. I also offer video recorded readings if the live doesn't resonate for you. So you can go to livetarot.com/readings and take a look at my entire menu of readings there and see what works for you. So without further ado, let's get right into your card choices. And I've also given you some crystals here to help you make your choice. So you can take a deep breath, meditate, see which of these you feel most intuitively guided to. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can choose them all and take the messages that work for you. So for group number 1, we have the rose quartz with this image, into the unknown. For group number 2, we have the obsidian with this image, education. And for group number 3, we have the adventurine with this image, coming to life. So go ahead and make your selection and we will get started with group number 1. All right, so for group 1 who chose into the unknown and the rose quartz, let's take a look at, are you on their mind? And stay with me until the end, because we will also be choosing your spirit guide for today and getting their specific message to you. All right, so for group number 1, are you on their mind? So we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. Wow. We have the Three of Swords. And we have the Ten of Cups. So I would say yes, absolutely. You are on their mind for sure, okay? There is a lot of energy here of emotion, passion, and a lot of thinking around that, okay? There has definitely been some sort of pain or heartbreak around this connection at this time. So this person right now, they feel like there's a part of them that wants to very quickly resolve whatever has happened. Knight of Wands. There's a part of them that feels so much passion for you, so much chemistry, so much connection, so much emotion around this energy, this connection between the two of you, that it makes it very difficult for them to stay away. Okay, they don't want to stay away from you, although you guys may have had some sort of challenge or some sort of energy of stepping back. There's a part of them that just wants to rush back in, but they are afraid of more pain or heartbreak. So I feel like this person is thinking obsessively about why something has come down here. Like I am getting some sort of an energy of like a tower crashing down, even though we didn't get the tower card specifically, but I don't know, I just keep seeing it. I'm seeing an image of the tower in my mind. So I feel like something came crashing down here that somehow ruined some vision, image, or plan that this person had, and maybe you two had together. I feel like you both were on the same page. You were working towards the same thing, this 10 of Cups, because I feel like there is something here between the two of you that feels incredibly deep and satisfying. When you are together, you've never felt so much emotional peace and emotional satisfaction as you do with this person. And I think both of you agreed on this. I think both of you have said, you are my person. I've never felt this way before. I can imagine myself having a beautiful life with you. Now, if you are in that stage of life, you both may have even talked about having kids together, having a family together. There is just a lot of love, a lot of peace here. I also feel for some of you, if you are in some sort of a long distance relationship, I feel that you may have definitely discussed moving closer to one another, being able to literally be in each other's space, because this 10 of Cups to me is also very much about home. It's about location. It's about creating this ideal picture of like your home together, your life together. And for some of you, I do feel that there may have been some pain, or you may be separated at this time because there was some sort of a misunderstanding around the relationship. And for some of you, take it as it resonates, not for everybody. For some of you, it had to do with the distance. Something in the distance between the two of you is getting in the way of the proper communication. You guys just aren't able to communicate what the issues may be. You may need to spend more time together physically in person. Now, for some of you, I also feel with this 3 of Swords, there may have been a heartbreak over a third party situation. And that's another reason why you guys may not be able to be physically together, where you can sit, look in each other's eyes. Because look at this, we're getting the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands together. And look how they're facing each other. Look how they need to face each other and look each other in the eyes. And I feel like for some of you, whether it's a third party or distance, you're just not able to do that. It's not the same like on the phone or through messaging or even through a video call. It's not the same as being physically in each other's energy, being able to truly look each other in the eyes and talk about your emotions. Okay, so I feel like this person, they do want to come face to face with you. They want to have the opportunity to sit with you, look you in the eye, and really talk to you about how they truly feel. And they want to hear from you. What is it that you truly feel? Do you both still want to offer your cup of love to each other? But I feel like this person wants to do it through a face-to-face conversation. And maybe there is a bit of a delay on this because they're also afraid of what might come out from there. Okay, so there might be like some fear, like, okay, if we do meet face to face, if we really sit down and we talk, what's going to come out? Because there may be something here that either came out already that may have been something that somebody was secretive about. Okay, maybe they didn't want to talk about, especially for those of you who are in third parties or long distance. There's something that this person may have not told you. There may be some sort of mystery or secrecy around something. They may and to you, it may have felt that they are deceiving you in some way, okay, or that they're being deceptive or mysterious. Things are hidden. Okay, so there may be some fear on both sides that, okay, you know, we need to talk, but we're also a little bit afraid of what may come out of that conversation. So, okay, compassion. Release judgments about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Okay, so this person, they may have things that they need to tell you. They may have things that they need to reveal to you. So they're also hoping that you will be compassionate, you know, that you won't judge them. I'm not saying that you would judge them, but this just may be a fear that they have. They probably know that you won't. Or, you know, but there's just some sort of fear, you know, some just very human fear around what if, you know, what if you are critical? What if you don't like what I have to say? What if you're angry with me? I feel like this person fears your anger and your rejection around something that they need to tell you about, okay? And that fear could just be in their own mind. You know, it doesn't have to be because you would necessarily be like that. But again, I feel like these are human tendencies, these fears around being judged, fears around being criticized, fears around opening up the deepest aspects, the deepest parts of yourself, and feeling like, are you going to be accepted? So see, wow. So there is something here for sure that this person may be hiding. Okay, for those of you who are in a third party situation, I do feel like there's a part of them that is trying to make a decision here on, you know, how they can have this 10 of cups with you, but they're also getting tired of any kind of deception. Okay, they don't want to deceive somebody else anymore. If there's a third party, they want to be upfront with you and with them. So if there's been a third party situation that's been going on for a while, I feel like they're coming to the end of that sense of like, I don't want to lie to anybody anymore. I want things to be clear. I want to have the courage to speak up. I want to have the courage to say what is in my heart and to pursue what I want, which is this 10 of cups. Okay, so there may be something here that is coming to an end, or this person is considering coming to an end with some sort of third party. Now, for others of you, that third party could also be family members, okay, or other obligations that this person has, and maybe they have not been telling their family members about you. Maybe there's some reason why, in terms of like there's some sort of codependency or toxic behavior on the family side. There may be some reason why they're not talking about you. They don't want to introduce you to their family. There's something here, but they're coming to also a point where it's like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to deceive my family. I don't want to deceive you. See? So we're getting another energy here about honesty. Honesty is essential to be a loving person. It is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Okay, so something here has been masked. Look at this person, they're wearing a mask. So I do feel that, again, for those of you who are, and it doesn't even have to be third party or long distance, I feel like there's a special message there for those of you who are third party and long distance. Somebody's been wearing masks. There are things that you don't know, things that need to be revealed here. And even if that is not the case, even if there is no third party or long distance, I still feel that there is a struggle in this relationship, in this connection, because somebody is wearing masks. Somebody is not being honest about certain things in their life. Either that has already come out and you're in separation and you're going through a lot of pain, or you are suspecting this and you're afraid of what might happen. But either way, there is an energy here of needing to have a face-to-face conversation. So let's go ahead and put their thoughts of you into words. And if you could take a second to hit that subscribe, I would so appreciate it. It's absolutely free to you, but it really helps the channel. And I and my two boys, my two kids, are very appreciative of your support. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. So see, that is why I feel for some of you, there has been some sort of a tower that has come down here. there's definitely something with that Three of Swords. So maybe there was a disconnect on something that you both wanted or something that needed to be resolved. Maybe you weren't seeing things in the same way. So let's see, it's always been you. I don't know how to tell you the truth. I want a new beginning. Yeah. So see, to me, that's about like if something has already happened, this person wants a new beginning. They want to come face to face and talk this out. I didn't realize what I had with you until it was too late. Have you moved on, or do I still have a chance with you? So take these as they resonate for your situation. I can't go against my family. I let them have too much control over me. I'm stuck now. See? So with that deceit energy, this is why I'm saying for some of you, there is some family issue. There's some very toxic family where I get a very clear feeling that for some of you, this person has not felt like they can introduce you to their family. Like they have not been able to tell their family about you, and this is why. So let's get, what do they wish to do next, or what are the upcoming immediate energies between the two of you? And stay till the end, because we'll be choosing your spirit guide and their message for you. See, this person sees you as their soulmate. I'm not surprised. That has everything to do with that Ten of Cups, okay? So, like I said, they want to talk to you. They want to bare their soul to you. That whatever they've been hiding or being, deceiving about, whatever has been hidden, they are ready for it to come out. They're ready to finally talk about it, because they cannot lose you. They see you as their divine counterpart. Yes, they have tried to control the situation. I think that they have, because of their fears of whatever they have been hiding or not been able to talk about, they try to control the situation by maybe not being fully honest with you. And now they are really regretting that. Okay, they're really regretting the fact that they weren't honest. And they thought that they could, somehow control the situation by doing that, but they realized that it kind of blew up in their face, right? Like it didn't work the way that it should have. And now they really do regret that. Oh my gosh. Not only do you have soulmate, but you're also getting twin flame. Oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. This is very rare. Oh my gosh, it's so rare to get this. So yeah, there is a very deep, deep connection here. And this person sees you. Look at that. And it's interesting because we're getting, look at this, two amazing connections here. It's like there was some need for them to control. There's an intensity here, okay? That Ten of Cups, along with the opposite, that heartbreak, right? There's a deep intensity here. And that brought about a lot of fear. And around that fear, the only way they knew to maybe handle this was through trying to control the situation by, either withdrawing, themselves, their energy, or withdrawing knowledge about themselves, keep holding back on who they really are and what's really going on with them. Okay, so I feel like this is coming to an end. There's going to be a face-to-face. So let's see who is Group 1 Spirit Guide and what is your message for them. So we have Commander Ashtar, call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Okay, so that is your spirit guide and his special message of advice to you, Group 1. So this is what I have for you. I highly recommend that you get a live reading with me if you want to go in deep on your specific journey. You can do it live, or actually you can do it video recorded as well. And also make sure you go to livetarot.com and check out all of the things that I've created there to help you on this journey. From the oracle decks that I have used in this reading to the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is a beautiful manifesting piece to call in new love or to unite or reunite with that special person. So make sure you go to livetarot.com, check out all of the magic there. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, group number 2 that chose the obsidian And this image right here, let's see. Are you on their mind? And stay with me until the end, because we will also be choosing your spirit guide for today and seeing what is their special message for you. So let's take a look at, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? We have the King of Wands. We have the High Priestess. We have the Moon. And we have the Six of Wands. So the answer to the immediate question of are you on their mind is yes, absolutely you are on their mind. And I feel like what they're doing right now is, I think, going deeper than they ever have in terms of looking inside of themselves and introspecting, because I feel like this person is somebody who is very used to being a person of action. Okay, with this King of Wands energy. You know how some people, they just have that personality. Everything that they do, all of their identity, their sense of self, their sense of who they are is wrapped up in being a person of action. So what they do is they get their sense of value, their sense of self-confidence, or, you know, self-worth from what they can achieve outside in the world. This person may be somebody who does believe in taking risks, putting themselves out there. They may come across as very self-confident. This person may be doing well in their career and in their work. But I feel like one of the things that they struggle with, which maybe is something that you noticed as you started falling in love with this person, is that they like to stay very busy. They like to be constantly doing things in the outside world, because what that does is that it helps them to not have to look inside as much. Because I feel like when they do, or when they kind of stop and give themselves the time to reflect or think, I think it's hard for them. So this is the kind of person who you may notice like is just extremely busy, extremely active, doing things, either physically, mentally, just out there, right? Because I feel like there's something inside of them that needs to be looked at. There may be certain, you know, bad memories they have, trauma they have. I feel like there's something that they are trying to suppress or put down in themselves. And it doesn't have to be like something terrible, but just like things that have really hurt them in their life, disappointments that they've had, heartbreaks that they've had. I feel like this person is probably not good at processing or healing through those things. So if you are in struggle with this person right now, or if you are separated from this person right now, this is one of the main reasons. You may be noticing that they tend to put up walls, that sometimes they tend to be very emotionally distant. So I want you to know, group 2, that it's not because of you. It's nothing against you personally. I just feel like this person, their challenge from the universe at this stage in their life now is to start looking inside with this High Priestess energy. Okay, they've been kind of running from their problems for a very long time. So whatever they're carrying with them, whatever emotional baggage they have, they've been running from it for a long time. And it's time, it's almost like things have caught up to them. So I feel like, again, whatever has happened in this connection is their wake-up call. Right? I feel like sometimes it's easy to run until you actually fall in love. And then when you fall in love and you have this incredible connection, that's when all of the stuff that's inside that's been repressed starts to come out, because they're opening up that emotional side of themselves, which they may have kind of kept buried underneath all this action, underneath all this, like, I'm so busy, I'm doing this, this, and that. So I feel like this person is definitely thinking very much about you, and they're also thinking about the ways in which maybe they have repressed a lot of stuff from their past, the way they may have put kind of a veil over their eyes about certain things in their life. I also feel that for those of you who are in a third party situation, this is not for everybody, that this person has been unhappy in their current situation for a very long time, but they were trying to hide it. They were trying to just go with it. They were trying to pretend. They were trying to not see the problems in their relationship. They were trying to, set things aside. And so they've been in this moon's energy for a very long time. And for those of you in a third party, I feel like them falling in love with you is lifting that veil of illusion over their eyes, is that they're starting to see how unhappy they really are. And they're feeling more and more unhappy, more and more dissatisfied, more and more kind of tortured around this third party. Okay, so that's not for everybody, but I do feel that this person right now is very much struggling with coming to terms with who they really are, what they really want. I think, again, this moon's energy is something that they have chosen for themselves. That, along with the action taking or being very busy or having a lot going on in their life, having a lot on their plate, having a lot of, quote, stresses, has been a good excuse. They've used all of their responsibilities, stresses, work, pressures, everything. They've used that as a way to not acknowledge or deal with matters of the heart and the soul. And that is why right now, as they are in this connection with you, this connection is opening up those parts of them. Okay, so there is going to be pain. There is going to be a adjustment period where it's like, wow, I have bottled up these things for so long. I have pushed down these things for so long, and now they're just coming out. So you may have noticed that this person has been triggered in some way. Don't take it personally. These are things that were already in them. And again, when you fall in love, that's what triggers these things to come out, because now you can't just operate as that, lone agent. Like, you can't just operate on your own. You're now part of a couple. So I feel like, yes, there is a lot of pain. There's a lot of turmoil. They may be going through a lot of confusion as well as they're working through this. But ultimately, they do want to take small positive steps forward with you. Ultimately, even if you are separated at this time, or if it's just been really difficult, you guys don't feel like you're on the same page, maybe the communication has been really off lately, they still believe that this is going to work out. They still believe in this relationship and they want it to move forward. They understand that it might be slower, it might be very step by step, but they're willing to put in that work because they believe that there is a light at the end. And that's what the Six of Wands is. It's literally like this sense that I know that we will be successful. Victory is ours. We will be successful, but it may take some step-by-step time. Now, for those of you who are in some sort of third party, I feel like they are coming out of, again, their soul searching, right? They're figuring out what is it that they truly want. They're kind of, this veil is being lifted very slowly. But on the other side of that, they still want to believe that they can move forward. Okay, interesting. I also feel with the Six of Wands, there's a special energy towards those of you who are in love with this person, but it's some sort of a long distance relationship. This is, to me, also an energy of like distance and traveling to you, and feeling like the relationship may be moving forward bit slowly because of the geographical distance between the two of you. But this person, especially if you've had a falling out, a misunderstanding, I feel for some of you who are in a long distance, there's some misunderstanding that may have happened here that has made it worse because of the distance. So I feel like this person is going to want to clear up that misunderstanding, clear up whatever, because to me the moon is very like confusing energy. They may want to travel to you, or they may want to come towards you closer to where you are and meet with you in order to clear clear up the misunderstanding. Okay, so that's a special message for those of you who are in a long distance relationship. So Sulis, bodies of water, spend time near water such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. So see, this is why I feel like for some of you, you guys may be coming together in some sort of a vacation type of way. You might be taking some sort of a getaway together. They may be asking you or wanting to ask you to meet them somewhere. This is, again, I feel like for those of you who are either third party, long distance, or even if none of those are involved, I feel like the energy is the same. There is coming a time period right now where the two of you need to spend time maybe in a different place, you know, to recharge, to kind of clear the energy or clear up any misunderstandings that have been going on here. I feel like this person is going to ask you or is going to want to maybe go away with you somewhere, meet you somewhere, maybe for, you know, just a short period of time, some sort of like a weekend getaway or a short vacation or something where you guys can just relax and enjoy each other's company. And it may be near water. Okay, so you might go to the beach, to the lake, you know, to some, you know, resort or something. There's something here where this person feels like they would love to just be alone with you, just the two of you, you know, just to enjoy and relax and then talk about what needs to be discussed here without a ton of pressure. Yeah, so see, we're getting financial constraints. So I do feel like for some of you, this person, okay, there may be some energy here of like a pressure or a confusion or like just a lot of stress around this person being very much kind of like an action taker in the world. They may, you know, like I said, be very successful, but something may have happened to them, or maybe they have a business, or maybe they've lost their job, or something is struggling in their career. So they may be financially constrained, or they may have been dealing with some sort of financial constraints that maybe they're not able to share or are too shy or embarrassed to share. Okay, so there might be some issues. Take that as it resonates for some of you, where they might feel like, you know, I'm not where I want to be. You know, it's really bringing me down. I want to make plans for you for the future, but it might be difficult, right? Be authentic to who you are. You are asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. Okay, so this is why I do feel that there is something here about the two of you getting together, spending time together, and getting to the clarity of what you both want. Because I do feel that maybe there has been some lack of clarity around this connection in some way. And again, with that moon's energy, I just feel like any kind of confusion or miscommunication, or the sense of like this person not being able to get deeper into their own feelings is something that needs to be resolved. And I feel like as they go deeper into this high priestess, they're going to become much more true to themselves, and therefore they can be much more true to you, as in they can really, really explore with you, show you who they really are, bring down some of those walls, right? Because I feel like there's definitely been some sort of walls here. This person not being able to fully tell you what they are thinking and feeling. And that's going to be the key here, going deeper. So let's put their thoughts into feelings and words. What would they say to you? And if you could take 1 second to hit that subscribe right now, I would so appreciate it. It's absolutely free to you. You have no idea how much it helps me, the channel, and my kids. So my 2 boys and I express our deepest appreciation to you. I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it? Do you still think about me? Okay, so take these as they resonate. For some of you, there has been some sort of a separation. There's been some sort of confusion, right? So again, this is a confirmation. They're definitely thinking of you. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? What else would they say? I want to show you who I really am. I'm ready to bring down my walls and share my true feelings. See, this is a confirmation here again of that high priestess energy, you know, them really not wanting to go in deep in their life, right? Like really kind of trying to stay at that superficial level, which feels more comfortable to them. This person, I think their love for you is really pushing them to not just live at that superficial level anymore, to not just offer up their walls. I feel like in the past, they've really kind of just built up walls around themselves. And so it's this love, this connection is really challenging them to bring those walls down. I'm confused about our relationship. I lie awake at night stressing about us and if it will work out. Yeah. So let's take a look at future energies here in the immediate future. Will this person take action? What do they want to do towards you? Yeah, so they've been feeling very, very alone. Okay, so if you are separated at this time, they feel very lonely and lost without you. And I do feel that for those of you who this is a third party situation and maybe you guys have just been struggling a lot, they also feel even very alone in the situation they're in. Yeah, so there's definite beliefs here that need to be changed. They know this. And I feel like one of the central issues here is that you have been more open with them. You are more, group 2, you're more introspective. You have brought down your walls. You have let them in. You have trusted them. And I feel that you want that same in return, but something about their beliefs, the way they live, like I said, on the outside, they may seem very active, very confident and successful, but on the inside, they definitely struggle with their beliefs around how to be in a deep, meaningful relationship. Yeah, they don't want to run anymore. I feel like they have run a lot in the past. I feel like being in that King of Wands energy has definitely been, again, to me, that action taking, running, movement, always on the go. I'm going to just keep moving so I don't have to think about my emotions. And I feel like that is the belief that is keeping this person stuck and keeping them feeling alone. But see, with that High Priestess energy, they're understanding now what it is. So it's time for a change. It's time for a transformation. I love that. So let's see who is your spirit guide today. And what is their message for you, group 2? White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. All right, so that is your special message. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can choose from a live reading or a video recorded one. You can also go to livetarot.com and check out all of the beautiful things that I've created to help you on this journey, whether it's oracle decks or whether it's the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which is a beautiful manifesting piece to bring in new love or to unite or reunite with that special person. So everything is at livetarot.com. Make sure you go ahead and check that out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, group 3 that chose the Adventurine and this image. Let's see, are you on their mind? And stay with me until the end because we will also be choosing your spirit guide for today and we'll be getting their special message for you. Okay, so are you on their mind? We have the 8 of Wands. Are you on their mind? We have the Fool. We have the 9 of Swords. And we have the Empress. Wow. Yes, so you are definitely on their mind. And I do feel that for many of you, you are separated from this person. Or if it's not a complete separation, there's definitely an on and off energy. Okay, as in like sometimes there's a lot of contact, sometimes there's not. I'm also getting the energy that there's been a lot of mixed messages here between you and this person. And there's been a lot of confusion around what those messages are. It's almost like this person, they can't seem to make up their mind. They can't seem to decide what it is that they truly want. They're in some stage of their life where they know that they want a new beginning, but there's so much stress around what that new beginning would look like, what that new beginning would entail, like what is required of them to have that new beginning. So this is where I feel like it's really not fair to you, group 3, because I feel like this person has definitely been very back and forth with you, and you have been very patient with them. And that is probably because you love them so much. You know, you love them so much that you have been very patient, but you are also, your patience may be running out, or maybe your patience has already run out. And this is why we're getting this 8 of Wands energy. If you have given this person an ultimatum, like you said, enough is enough. You know, I've been here for you. I've been honest. I've been open. I've given you my heart. I've given you my soul, literally. And yet you can't make up your mind, or you are in and you are out. And I can't do this anymore. So if you have dumped this person, or if you have told them that, you know what, things need to change, I need to know where I stand, I need to know where this is going, then this person is now feeling that pressure for sure. They're feeling the urgency. Now, if you have blocked this person, or if they have blocked you, because I'm getting an energy, some sort of a blocking energy as well. Like maybe for some reason you guys got into some sort of a disagreement around these issues that have been very stressful. With this 9 of Swords, I just feel like both of you have been very stressed out lately, and that may have triggered certain emotions, certain things. There's just been a lot of chaos and up and down in this energy. And I feel like if you are separated at this time, this person is feeling the urgency to communicate. Like they're feeling like, I can't let this go for a long time. But they may also be delaying, or they may not be quickly coming back into your life, or quickly messaging you, because I feel like they're trying to figure out what they want. To me, the Fool is very much about, yes, I need to take a leap of faith. Yes, I do need to, jump off this cliff. If I want this new life, if I want this love, yes, I have to believe that it's going to work. I have to have faith in it. But there's a bit of hesitation, right? There's a bit of should I? And there's a bit of immaturity. I always see the Fool that having a bit of an immature streak, right? Sometimes they jump too soon. Sometimes they jump too late, right? Yes, they always want a new adventure, but they're never that clear on what that is going to be. So I feel like this person, they have definitely been a bit indecisive, okay? Sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no. Sometimes they say they want a relationship, sometimes they say they don't. And that can be very, very confusing and very, very stressful. So I feel like you are very much on their mind. They're extremely also stressed out. If you are separated, that separation is also just really bothering them. It's killing them. They're feeling more and more insecure because of the separation. That, if you have stepped, like I said, if there's a blocking energy. So if you feel like you have blocked them, or they have blocked you, they're regretting that. They're either hurt by you blocking them, or they're regretting blocking you, and it's just keeping them up at night. I feel like ultimately what this person really wants is big. The Empress energy is there in your connection. So what that tells us is that this is no small connection. There is something big here. There is something that the both of you are seeing together that you can create This is about abundance, creation, receiving, if you're at that time in your life, having a family, I just feel like, oh, I'm getting this message from Spirit saying, if you are on the path to reconciling with this person, if you guys are like, you've been separated and you just know, like, you feel like you're going to reconcile, be careful if you don't want kids just yet, because, there could be a pregnancy here on the horizon, if that's where you're, that's the stage of life you're in. But for others of you, that's just a special message for some of you. But for others of you, I just feel like this person sees tremendous potential of what can be created with you together. I feel for some of you, again, take this as it resonates, not for everybody. I also feel that there's something here that this person wants to create with you. Either you guys have a business idea, a creative endeavor, something that you want to do together, or you already have been doing together. You could be writing together. You could be making music together. You could be doing art together. You could be, starting a business together. There's something here that this person feels very much that they want to have with you. They want to create with you. And so that's another thing that is really hurting them. It's like, okay, we are amazing partners. There's so much we can create here together. Why are we not doing that? We need to move forward towards that. This has to be fixed. See, Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? See, so this to me is another confirmation that this person has tremendous passion for you. And I feel like, look at, there's so much similarity in these two energies right here. This to me, very similar energies, right? A lot of passion, abundance, creation, energy around creating something. But the key here is exactly what I said before. Do they know what they truly want? Why do they seem to come off as unclear about what they truly want? So I feel like they realize that they've been like this. They realize that there is an inconsistency, that they're not fully able for some reason to step into that, to truly commit to what they want with you. Whether it's a combination of the relationship and whatever you are doing creatively together or artistically or business-wise, there's something that has been holding them back. And that is where that indecisive energy is, where should I or shouldn't I? I want this new beginning. I want to take a leap of faith, but I'm not doing it. Oh my gosh. Spirit, wow. Thank you. This is so amazing, guys. Look at this. Spirit is just on it right now. I feel like Spirit is saying, here is your greatest challenge. And it's going to be up to you, group 3. Do you want to deal with this person's indecision? Because they have been very indecisive. Oh my gosh, we're seeing it throughout this energy, throughout this reading. It is so powerful. Why are they not able to make a decision? Okay, what is it here that is blocking them? For some of you, the more I see this indecision, the more I also see if you're in a third party. This is also the problem. They want this new beginning, but they're too afraid to take that step. They want to create a whole new life with you, but they're too afraid to take the step that needs to be taken in order to end things with somebody else. Okay, so that's another thing. Now, for some of you, the third party is some other business, family, something else that they are deeply kind of deep in, right? That they would have to walk away from. For some of you, that's what that third party is. They are tied to a family business or some sort of, finances around family, and they would need to walk away from that, start new with you, deal with the pressure and trauma of that, but have this tremendous potential of creating something new with you right there. So this is a difficult decision. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So there is something here maybe that you just don't know yet about the depth of what this person is needing to go through in order to make a decision. And that is not at all excusing their behavior, right? If they have been very indecisive and annoying with you, I can totally understand that. And you have every right to decide whether you want to continue dealing with that until they make a decision, or you are done, which some of you, again, I felt like there was a blocking energy. Either you blocked each other or you blocked them, they blocked you. But I feel like if you are ready to unblock, if you get to a point where you do want to open yourself up to this person again, you're going to have to get to know each other at a much deeper level. You're going to have to get to the heart of the matter, the heart of what is the true issue here that makes them so indecisive. What is truly getting in the way that they cannot make a decision? Because again, with this Eight of Wands, I just feel like the time is coming. The time is here where a decision needs to be made. Or maybe you guys have already passed that and you're like, you know what? I already gave too much time to this. I'm done. So let's put their thoughts into words. What would they say to you? And if you could take a second to hit that subscribe, it's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea how much it helps me, the channel, and my family. So my two boys and I, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. So see, this to me comes from that blocking energy. I've been getting that blocking energy throughout this reading. Somebody has blocked somebody, and now they're being defensive. You know, they still feel a connection, but for some reason there's a time period here where they're not confessing to it. They're not admitting it. I still have dreams about you and our happy times together. So take these as they resonate for your situation. I tried to forget you, but it's not working. I always feel your presence with me. I'm magnetically pulled to you. So again, I feel like these are kind of like that separation, blocking energies and what they're actually thinking during this time. It's too scary to admit that I'm in love with you. I've never felt love this deeply before. Do you feel the same way? Wow. So let's take a look at future energies in this immediate future. Will they take action? What's coming up between the two of you? And stay with me till the end, because we will be picking your spirit guide for today and getting their special message for you. So yeah, see, I feel like there's something here about this person and what they want to create with you, or what they are stuck with creating with somebody else right now. Okay, so for some of you, this is the decision that they are trying to make. Okay, for some of you, if this is a third party, one of the things that that's weighing upon them in terms of not making a decision, like choosing to leave the other person, may be financial. You know, there may be some sort of big financial fallout or loss of money or loss of something if they are to make that decision. For others of you where the third party is a family or another like business or financial constraints with a family, that's the other thing. It's like they want to leave that and start something with you, but they know that they may have to deal with a lot of pressure or financial constraints because of that. So this is what they are definitely trying to work on and decide. How can this work? Is it possible? Part of it is also just having the courage to let it go, right? So they're definitely working on their perception. I feel like you guys definitely have that, you know, that issue between the two of you. For you, it might be very clear what needs to be done, right? Group 3, for you, you might not have these false beliefs. See, but this person see through your own false beliefs. They might be dealing with limiting beliefs. Their belief system is not there. And I feel like the reason for that, and the reason for why this is not moving forward or has kind of ended for right now, is because of their perception. It's because of their false beliefs about what needs to happen and how will it all play out. Yeah, so they're trying to find some sort of balance, because I'm sure they're feeling very out of balance right now, out of balance, right? They don't know what to do. They are feeling extremely emotional and lost, and they know that they need to make a decision, and because they have been avoiding making the decision, they've lost their sense of balance. And so they know that this is something that they have to work on. And I feel like that is what they're trying to do. But there's definitely an ongoing process here. Okay. It doesn't feel like there's a specific decision right now, right away. It feels like an ongoing process. So let's see who is your spirit guide and what is their message for you. Bridget, inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Okay, recognize that you have the power, group 3. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do a live reading or a video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. And you can even order the beautiful Blessed Twin Flame necklace, which is a wonderful manifesting piece to bring in new love or unite or reunite with that special person. So I've created a lot of things for you at livetarot.com that can help you on this journey. Make sure you go there and check them out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.